I'm gonna have to wait for the music. Hello! It's just so loud. The music on the menu always hits like the crescendo of its bit right when I go live. Okay. Okay, we've come down a bit. There we go. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Sims game where we cannot stop getting abducted by aliens. Let's just check if I've got everything. I think we're all here. We now have... Look at that number in the corner. The Lager household has 4 figures in the bank. That's kind of incredible, considering how much they've been through. Hello, Rainbow Dragon. Whee! I don't think there's too many people here yet, but I would say, does anyone want to do any redeems to put stuff in the neighborhood? But people aren't really here yet, so that probably won't work. So I'll just like resume, just because it's easier to load into the neighborhood from there. But I don't think that'll work since people aren't present right at the start of stream. Oh my god, we were speeding there. Right, let's take stock of... Okay, the goat... Sorry, why do I keep saying goat? We specifically picked sheep. The sheep here is still giant. There is a spoiled plate of mac and cheese on the ground. There's something funny happening in Felix's little garden over there. Oh, we still have the fucking gnomes. I can sell these. Hell yeah, these actually give you like a chunk of money. Thank you, Harvest Fest. Oh my god, we just got like 700 simoleons. Once a year you get to do that. Girl, you live like this? Exactly. I do enjoy, I have to say, the weird little like cauldron courtyard that's developed here. I skip Sim streams for 1 week and now there's wizards. Unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles, it seems. Let's just go over what we've got here, just to like double check. So, this is Felix's like winemaking room, which is something I had like in mind that I wanted to build since early on. He's got his energizing crystals so that he feels better about what he's doing, and he's got his music in there, and it's kind of half finished because I didn't get to finish doing... Actually, I can do that right now. We've got the money. I can finish adding artisanal lettuce. Don't make me do move objects just for this. Yeah, no shit, it must be placed on a wall. Turn around. Alright, some places it doesn't want to go. There. How about that? And... Oh, you really do need move objects to do this. Okay, well, we can cheat just a little bit. Just for an early game treat. Oh, you don't need to enable main cheats to do that, apparently. Okay, let's just, hey, turn around. Here we go. That's what I wanted. How do you turn this around? Hello? Okay. Oh, there we go. Right on the edge. And one more. There we go. Now we're cooking with beets or something. Should I put something on the top? Is there some sort of like roof decoration I can put on top here? Ooh. That's a bit much. It is just a shack. That's kind of silly. Someone lives up there. Chimbly. Oh, jeez. No, okay, what about some kind of plant? Can we put a plant up there just to make it look? a little more cohesive. Christmas tree. Box. That's kind of strange. I don't know, what would you put on top of a shack to make it seem a little bit less like everything is at the edge? Window box. That's nice. Let's put that in there. Yeah! Okay. What does it have in outdoor plants? Let's put a bush up there. Let's put a cactus up there. I'm going wild with... Ooh. No, that makes no sense. A cow? No. The pea bush restored to its rightful place. No. A giant llama? No. Wild grasses. Just some regular grass, make it like a green roof. Nah, I don't really like that. Hydrangea. Oh, it was a hydrangea. Just some moss. You know what? Where are the mosses? There's got to be some like ground flowers that can just go on here. Just to make it a bit less of a single block, you know. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. Does this come in different colors? Oh my god. Because the bright green is a little bit... Sorry, this has turned into me just faffing around with decorations. Oh, no, I do want it to be green, but like... I was hoping just for a less green. I guess maybe there isn't one. That looks good, actually. That looks like the coloration for this sort of area. Yeah. Lovely colourful room to make his lovely colourful wine. Okay, right, finished that. That was a work in progress that got halted because I didn't have the funds at the time. So now that's a bit more finished, I'm leaving it like that. So, wine making room. This is the little vegetable garden where we grow the stuff that turns into wine, and also we sell bits of it. This is the cauldron where they make all their food, and may now have a secondary function now that somebody is a wizard. Felix now has 2 sheep, the spotted Rug and the orange Willem Alexander Klaus George Ferdinand, and they have a bed and some hay up here. This thing still exists in the back, of course, I can't get rid of that. And their bunker now functions as an actual bunker because we're using it to avoid getting abducted over and over again. And down in the bunker, they have a station to craft jewelry. A dishwasher they couldn't use because there's a book in front of it. Oh. No, no, no. What? No. Turn that off so that things function. The book can't go on there, apparently. Go back in the bookcase. They have a little bookcase. They have their 2 pets still just kind of sitting there. They have the actual proper bathroom, which is probably the best room in the house. Actual decorations and toilet paper. What more could you want? So yeah, look at how far they've come. It's been pretty wild. Felix is still working on selling his wine, but he's at 4 out of 5 nectar skill, and he's like 4,000 out of 100,000 profit, which will start going up very shortly. Felix, however, he had this aspiration from the first time we got him to become a wizard, and, well, a spellcaster, and start learning spells and then get really good at it. That was his aspiration. So we put that on the back burner until he had some stuff like the groundwork laid. He had a kind of ranch going on because he has the rancher trait to help us get some money. But he did naturally just befriend this woman, El Faba, who is one of the spellcaster tutors who can turn you into one. So having been friends with her, all he had to do was go and visit and ask her to do it. And now he's got this, look at the menu difference. Normal sim, spellcaster. Normal sim, spellcaster. So he doesn't know any spells, but he now is, he's a wizard. So we can start doing that. As long as they keep doing their like daily routine, of course, to keep their business going. All right, let's get going. Oh, and just to remind everyone, if you feel like it, I did upload a copy of them to the gallery. So if you search for Twitch Plays God, you can find a copy of Gideon and Felix. You can put them in your own game if you feel like it and have them do some different stuff. I think Sims 4 is now a free download, the base game, so you can just like grab it and just do whatever the hell you want. Alright, let's get them rested. We do have to engage in this avoidance tactic to try not to get abducted by aliens. The tactic is that we get inside the bunker by 10 p.m. and then we lock the door. Because they keep getting abducted almost every night. Okay, go to the toilet then. Go piss, girl. Hello, Soul. We're just setting up. We're starting our first day. He's got 2,000 satisfaction points, so we could get him the reward that makes him pee less. But I decided I wasn't doing that myself, so someone has to redeem for that. How's Felix doing? He's got 2,000 as well somehow. I haven't been working on his aspiration much, so that's a surprise. Remember the times when they just had to pee in a horrible stinky bush right outside because they couldn't afford a toilet or a bathroom? Can I redeem something to make him piss more? No, I don't think that's one. If you want, if anybody wants me to show you what the redeems are because you want to do one for the rewards, just ask me. I will open the menu anytime you want to look at them. You can get things that instantly complete one of their needs, which are fairly useless unless you have some sort of emergency. You can make it so that they are always welcome to do whatever they want in people's homes. You can make it so they never freeze in the winter. We're not really have much danger of that. We can make it so that they get more fun and don't become sweaty when they work out. This one that lets you learn all of someone's traits the moment you meet them. Cleaning faster, doesn't get wet in the rain, makes them really fat and thin. Please don't redeem those. I don't actually know what Inspired Explorer does. Some of these I don't use. Building skills faster in the morning and at night. Reading books faster. Some of these are like not very useful. Storm Chaser is the only thing you can do, I think. Well, there's very few things you can do, but Sims will always get terrified and have a scared mood in thunderstorms unless you buy this, in which case they like it. Single use service requests are free. I don't exactly know what that affects. Pizza maybe? Selling items you've crafted for more simoleons. That would be so good for Gideon. So that's an option. If anyone wants to redeem an aspiration reward, all of these things are available. I drink a gallon of water. There are spells, and my god. Wow, Soul has redeemed a reward trait. Soul, who would you want to redeem it on, Gideon or Felix? Oh, you want him to get marketable. That is such a good idea. I mean, I'm assuming this affects the stuff made in future packs past the base game. I mean, it should, right? He did make those items. Well, hopefully that affects him because we've just bought it. Yay! He now has the marketable trait. He was in the shower and he was thinking about his life and he like realized how he can sell his wine better. He wants to make excellent nectar. Well, we might be able to do that, and then increase handiness. He's up bright and early. Before 9 a.m. Felix is not. But he had a big night of becoming magical, so I won't judge him. If I'm naked and wet, maybe people will buy my wine. Talk to himself. Read something. No, you don't have time to read anything, Gideon. You have got work to do. There's nothing finely aged in there. There's nothing finely aged in there. No, nothing to sell right now. Where am I going to find that many geese? Never mind, I'll just advertise better. Guys, stop being funnier than me on my own stream. Okay, go and eat some of this, because we do kind of want to empty out this cauldron so Felix can use it. Here's one of the sheep, just kind of... He kind of blends into the horrible dusty ground. Maybe one day if they move, this sheep will be more distinct. Oh my god, it's so big! It's so weirdly big! I hate this! It's so huge! What the hell is wrong? What? What was wrong with the bush? Rug? Rug, tell me what's wrong. Okay. E, he says. He says E. Rugwatch 2025. Oh, did I leave the door locked? I may have shut them downstairs by accident. Why are you bringing the book with you? Alright, Felix is also going to get some. I hope Crab shows up to enjoy this, because this enormous sheep was her doing. There's one poor quality mac and cheese left. It looks horrible. It's been brewing in there for weeks. Alright guys, we have got stuff to do today. He wants to be friendly and he wants to be romantic, and Gideon is already coming over to be romantic. I really think they do need a kitchen. We'll get them some money so they can have a kitchen, I think. Yips, yips, yips. Today's Saturday, so it's the cow fair, but we don't have anything to submit for the fair, so well, maybe we'll do it. The cheese is aging in real time. How many days has the mac been in that cauldron? Yeah, a lot. He made a lot of it. Okay, be friendly with him. Since you have a want to do that, and then flirt with him. And it's snowing. You see how on the calendar it lists the event to the left, and then the phase of the moon in the middle, which has no relevance to anything because I don't have the werewolves pack, and then artisanal mac and cheese with pure natural rainwater. Well, thankfully it never rains, but the weather for the day is on the right. So next week, Sunday is sunny, then rainy apparently? I think this is winter, so yeah, it might rain a little bit. Thankfully they now have a house. On this Saturday, we've got the cow fair, we've got a full moon, and you see how there's a question mark? The question mark means that the weather is going to be anything. So it's snowing. Average British summer. Oh my god, we've got something to do. Now, okay, so I tweaked the poll system a little bit. Not mechanically, just visually. I wanted the polls to show up better on the stream, and I don't know if it worked. So I'll start the poll to see if anyone wants this to happen, and then I'll have to like check OBS and see what happened with it. Gideon seemed to enjoy that conversation with Felix, especially when they explored more serious, thought-provoking topics. Does that mean that Gideon likes deep thoughts? Yes or no? Off you go, guys. Right, let me see. OBS. What does this look like? You can't... Okay, so I have given the background a little bit more opacity, I think, but you can't really see the poll options, which is the thing that isn't great. I don't have any idea how to edit the CSS of a module in OBS is the problem. We're currently evenly 50-50 on this. Surely someone else has an opinion about whether Gideon enjoys thinking deeply. Surely someone somewhere has an opinion. It's still 50-50, guys! Oh, we got another one on no. It looks like this is going to fail. It's a fail vote. Oh my god. Who is sitting there waiting for the vote to nearly finish and then making it a tie? I think it's Sol Waspman. I think Gideon is a being of pure and capricious instinct subject to whims. Well, what do I do now? I have to pick one of them. I guess I just run the poll again. The only thing I know to do a tiebreaker is that I allow channel point votes. So, oh, I tried to spell thoughts. I tried to write thoughts as thoughts and it wouldn't let me. Whoops. I can't flip a coin. It's not my choosing. If anyone has any serious opinions on whether he likes deep topics of conversation, you can now go ham. No is running away with it. No has now taken several channel point votes. It's all no's. It's just no. Everybody is on no. All in on no. Oh my god. Who hates the idea of him enjoying deep thoughts? Apparently, someone out there is really, really behind the idea of Gideon being some sort of bimbo. He is kind of a bimbo, isn't he? Clearly I have been outvoted. Everybody out of my fucking way, I have money to burn. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I think if it was up to me... Newt contributed 135 channel points. Well, it was Newt there driving that. The poll has come out as a no. He does not like deep thoughts. He is a world-class bimbo. So that's a no on that. Well done, everyone. That was 10 minutes well spent. Now, flirt with your man. Just do that one. That counts as a flirt, right? No, it doesn't. Look at the bright side. Well, you can only do that if you're not feeling good. And he's feeling pretty damn good right now, so... There we go. How's my beloved boy Rug this evening? He got spooked by one of these plants, and now he's just kind of standing stock still in the middle of them. I think Rug knows things that we don't. The sheep is screaming like they're getting divorced. Yeah, what does the sheep need? Okay, you guys have got to break this up. Rug was upset at a bush earlier. Yeah, he was. It was kind of sad. Let's get crafting. Sorry, I mean turn on cottagecore and get crafting. What can we make? Oh yeah, we're making energy nectar now, which I'm pretty sure is like the big money maker. Why were you reading that book? I didn't tell you to do that, you idiot. And Felix has got to take care of his livestock. So let's start with that. Oh, no. No, no, no. Just shear for money. That's fine. We can bottle feed them. He's fine. Attention is okay. So I will also talk to him. There's just like plates building up on the ground, but that's okay.
Buena soup. Selfie.
And then talk to Rug, and then shear Rug.
Ruby.
He loves it. He loves beavering away in his special stomping room. Rug looks like they can glimpse past and future all at once.
Ooh.
Alright, that's one bottle. Let's make another one. Well, let's clean it and then make another one. He's gotten faster at it. Felix, you go in and harvest all your stuff. Stomping my grapes, thinking about my shit book. Me every day. He's got his crystal tree over there. That's not what I meant to do. Make some more. I will keep making this until you really cannot stand it anymore. Those weeds just grew as we were looking at them. Off you go. You gotta weed this. It's weird that it's snowing.
Whips.
Wibs! Look at them, working away on their respective whatever it is they do. This icon looks a lot like Yoda, but it's not. No, don't go and view the frog. What else can we do? Do we have any fertilizer? Nothing good. I still rather would use fish, I think. But I do want to fertilize the crystal tree because the crystal tree is more fun. So off you go. Go and do some fishing. Use a carrot. I don't care. Well, he's not suicidal yet. So let's do one more. He's really fast at it now. How you doing, Rug? He's fine. No, he's terrified. What are you scared of? What do you see? Do you think he can see the aliens before they arrive? Remembering how you forgot him at Danny's? No. No, please forgive me. He just loves falling over in this thing. Alright, speed up. There we go. 3 bottles is good enough. Go downstairs and throw them in there. And anything else we can pick up? No. Okay, he's going to put them in storage. Felix caught the goldfish. Let's get just like one more.
Go.
Rug, what are you doing? Go home.
Dag, dag.
His needs are fine. But sorry, that was so okay, Rug, mid-air collision narrowly avoided. Da 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 da. Father, I also want to be a kite. Why are they? Clean him. I think he stinks. Oh, the Finchwick Fair, I don't care. I'm not going to do the fair, I don't think. They have more important stuff to do, like learning magic.
Oh.
And we don't have any milk or cows, so... What's Gideon doing? He's reading! He's reading Orbital Pudding by Zachary Quinn. A mountain-sized glob of coconut pudding is lobbed into orbit to study its potential for sustaining life on other planets. That is, non-fiction, by the way. Whatever that is, it really happened. Is that the drink that...
Yeah.
That's spoiled, Felix. That's the drink that you got from the bar the other night, which I didn't know what happened to. And now you have to pee really bad, you idiot. Go home.
Swarpsa. Be sick.
Okay, now he's got to waddle all the way home. Why did you pull that out and drink it before going home? Alright, go to the toilets. Come on. We have to get you to learn some spells. You are a wizard now. Gideon, go jogging.
Who?
How close was that? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. He's fine. The sheep are still home, right? Yeah. Okay. They're doing good. No problems. Oh, they can talk to each other. I didn't know that. Alright, we've done all of our chores. We've taken care of everything. You're not going to read Orbital Pudding, Felix. You are a fucking apprentice wizard. And you're going to act like it. Oh, wait. I need to use these goldfish before they go bad. Come up here really quick and fertilize this with a fish. And then fertilize, I guess just this sage with the other fish. Miku, I had stuff to do. Please. Guys. He's got 8 fish, 2 margaritas, and a derivative novel in his pocket. He really does. I don't want to do this, but it's not my choice. Should we go visit Miku? No channel beans. I don't want to go visit Miku. I want to do wizard things. Just in case you wanted to know. But it's your choice. Didn't realize we even knew Miku that well. I did kind of game this poll by making okay and going with Gideon's separate options. But we do have 2 votes on no, so we could be about... Oh, okay, no, everyone's voting okay now. Thanks, guys. Thanks. What do I do at Miku's? What do you want me to do? Okay, the people who are voting yes, you have to tell me what you want me to do at Miku's, so I have to do those things and then leave. What is it that you desire me to do at Miku's house? Straight chillin', she has a stressful job. Well, she's standing right here. Switch back to Gideon and let Felix do mystery stuff. No, I need Felix to go and learn wizardry. We literally did that last time and he hasn't done anything with it yet. Okay, let's say hi. Let's share our personal life goals. Hey Miku, I don't know why I'm here, but I want to be a wizard and I want to make banana peels spontaneously appear on the floor so people fall over.
Oh, Belino. Ooh, so rude.
Maybe Hibine.
SpongeBob is just sleeping standing up.
Agalazig. Safis. Camus. Simbozi. Shanisi go.
Neepsta. Bonti.
Come on, guys. You voted for me to come and visit Miku. What do you want me to do with her? Tell me what to do.
Trixto. Cornabia.
I'm just leaving them to chat amongst themselves at the moment. Fun house, though. Hit the club? No, I came to visit her at her house.
Evanage.
Forny Fatoza Bab.
Rabin.
Piniot.
Deep conversation.
Nopsa.
Hibbs.
And he's bored.
Roby.
What's that noise? Anything we can, like, steal? Is anything stealable? Oh, there's a fishing spot. I could have fished here. Mushrooms we can't pick. He can't get intellectual stimulation from Gideon, so Hatsune Miku Esquire will have to do. Fair. Okay, let's let him see what he wants to do. What are you going to do? Gideon's still honing his fitness skill. I'm just going to let him do that.
Zorbo.
Having a chat?
Soibda Shirmi Baye. Dabo. Shazzle. Elza Nibsadu. Imprevda.
Tokiboo. See
Ah,
what?
Sulta.
She's asking him a question.
Scripto Narch.
Oh, and that question caused him to learn that Miku is a dance machine.
Soibda Shirmi Baye. Dabo.
They're really good friends, actually. Who is he good with? Wow, outside of Gideon himself, Miku is Felix's closest friend. I guess it makes sense that he came to visit then. Oh, he doesn't know SpongeBoss. He should know SpongeBoss. Let's do that. Felix just became acquaintances with SpongeBob. Can we give him some food? Give him a carrot. We have a lot of carrots.
Lamarck Amoebi? Pleva Zaffle.
Oh, Chumcha Bempa, Criffum. Yes.
There we go. He's now really energetic.
Shuska apart.
Deshbo.
Inda.
Sashay Moo.
The force.
Froba Segor.
Uh-huh.
Tanova.
He's identified the minnow. Okay, well, he's talked about fishing. They're really good friends. And he fed SpongeBoss, who's really lacking in entertainment right now. I hope that satisfies the visit that you all were hoping for. We are now going to go to the magic realm and do something else. Bye, Miku.
Yeah. Kanima Josba.
What? Okay. So there's a few things we can do. Who's that? Who's this wizard? Jamal Klein. His outfit rocks, but his appearance is a bit strange. Oh, Alonso, we've seen him around. He's a wizard. Only wizards go here. You can make your sim go here no matter what, but other NPC sims only come here if they're wizards. So anyone here, you know, they have got the juice. Right now it's just the sages and nobody up here. It's very weirdly constructed, this place. So I have, where's my spell book? I'm a very low level apprentice and I have to get experience by casting spells, but I don't know any spells. So there's various ways you can get them. I think the first thing, you can go up to one of the sages and say, hey, teach me a spell. And you can only do that if you're friends, but we are friends with El Faba, so we'll just go up to her and say, hey, can I learn a spell? Oh, okay. You can duel people for learning new spells, getting potion ingredients, or getting artifacts, which is your wands and brooms. But we don't have any power to our name, so that would go badly. Now, I think I can only do one of these at a time. Should I ask... I won't do a poll. Just give me a vibe check in chat. Should he learn a potion recipe or some mischief magic? She's the Sage of Mischief, so that's what she teaches. This guy is the Sage of Practical, which, like, helps you out. So Mischief is we've got one vote on potion. Anyone else want me to do potion? Potion or Mischief? He does have the Cauldron. I mean, honestly, the Cauldron was one of the best purchases we've had all game, because it's the only way they've managed to reliably feed themselves, and now he can use it to make potions in. Which means I do have to build a kitchen for them so they can start, like, making actual food. Any advance on potions? I think I'm going to go potion. Okay. He's going to strut in there. Oh, someone was taking off. Do. He must be pretty pleased with himself. I mean, he started this life with the aspiration of becoming a wizard. And thanks to us, he's become one.
Raza? Huh?
Oh, Kalimpo.
Yibs.
Felix has been taught a new potion recipe and has been given a sample. One potion of plentiful needs. That's like one of the best ones. I demand you teach me your strongest potions, pretty much. So the potion of plentiful needs simply... Oh, you didn't use one of your goldfish. You moron. The potion of plentiful needs literally just maxes out every need that they have. Everything to 100%. It can fail, but if you make multiple, you can just take another one. Teaches him the potion to subtly hint that he plentifully needs to get rid of that fish. Okay, I don't think we can ask her for another one right now. What's going on here? Hey man, that's a doorway. Rashawn Bays is a wizard. This is one of the guys who comes with the game. Cade Lopez is a wizard, but I think you knew that from looking at him. Now, the other ways you can get spells are you can go to a bookcase and search for a tome. This takes a while. You just have to sit there for an hour and a half. So I think I'm going to skip that. I'm actually going to send him to Caster's Alley, which is where you can buy stuff. I think actually spending simoleons is a better use of his time than trying to get one for free, which may not even work. Just waddling around in the magical realm. Okay, here we are. Who's this? Bradford Poole. Does that look like a teenager? I guess it does, actually. A really uncool teenager. Right, the astral projections here will sell us items. So let's have a look at what's in stock today and see if we want anything. You don't need to have a wand to do anything. It's just optional. Okay. We've got in wands, a wooden wand, a marble wand, and a bone wand. Of those three, do you think he should buy one of these wands to use when he casts magic? The ancient wand harkens back to a simpler time, a time when wands didn't represent your wealth or status, but your passion for the magic arts. The marble wand is encrusted with an elemental gem and has all the markings of elegance. The bone wand is slightly more robust than the classic wood variant, just don't ask where the bones came from. Which one, guys? Which one do you prefer for Felix to use? There are more than this. We shouldn't be seeing his bone wand. Okay, I don't want to do it as a poll, but I might have to, unless you guys can come to a like natural consensus. Anyone have any opinions? There will be other ones that we could swap to, but this is like his first. Whatever is cheapest, but we do have a couple votes on bone, which is the most expensive. It's not that expensive. I think we can swing a wand for him. Should we go with bone? A nice, sturdy, a robust bone wand. As long as we can still afford another sheep. That maybe, but we're focusing on magic just at the moment. Yeah, he can have a bone wand. Okay, bone wand for him. Now we've got tomes which can teach them how to make potions. We've got one that unlocks cheating to get to friendship, increasing skill gain, and finding help from items as a potion. I think these two would probably be good to learn, so I'll get both of those. And then familiar orbs, I'm leaving that. I'm not doing that right now.
Oh, Lumi.
Moving on. Thank you for shopping at Juan's wonderful one-stop wand warehouse. Sure. Buy a broom. Let's see what they've got in brooms. We might get one of those for him. There's some on display here.
What is you?
Okay. You can buy gems, but I think we'll be okay on that. There's only 2 available right now. One of those like squeegee mops and the classic wooden broom. The mop is only 50, but the wooden broom is 300. What are you guys thinking? We can put this off for later and get a different one. We've got people chanting mop. Cheapo mop. Okay, he's getting the mop for cheap. Stains can strike at any time. What was the final? The final one was ingredients. Potion ingredients, but we don't know yet what potion ingredients we'll need, so I might not do that. Okay, bone wand. Always use wands, set as preferred wand. The mop. Always use brooms, set as preferred broom. He's going to have to go home and learn these potions. And then we will actually find out like what he needs to make the potion. But that's about it for now. Wow, all the tomes were potion related. Okay. How do you go home? Go home. He might use his broom for this. Let's see how he does. It's got bubbles. That was fast. So now he has a broom, he can basically kind of teleport. He can just like zoom into the sky and come down somewhere else. Hey Gideon, we had fun. He immediately became flirty, so I'm gonna... Oh, he wants to make out. You guys can go make out, that's fine. I feel a wizard would see where Felix lives and get some wizard vibes from it. Gideon gets back from a jog to find his man able to teleport. You would be a bit jealous, wouldn't you? You'd be a little bit like, hey man, I had to go on an actual... I exercised. You just went off and... No, don't sit on opposite sides of the bed. Oh, it was right there. Make out. Oh, he's hungry. Oh, it's 10 PM, so you guys can't leave now. Everyone is locked in. Off they go.
Siwa.
Hopefully the sheep are still alright. Yeah, they're just kind of napping in the snow. Oh, damn, he still has that fish in his inventory. Oh, no. Well, there's nothing we can do about that now. Felix, you... Why have you got a romance book in there? Put that away. Let's read this. Your first potion. Oh, wait, what rank was it? What rank is he? Okay, he can make this as an apprentice. Good. Is that a goldfish in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? No.
Dark. Eh?
Chatting with his fish.
Bohundo. Yibs. Sturm Garsha
While his boyfriend
Zun.
reads a magical book to learn a potion. And it's winter. What does that mean for us? I'm not sure. What was that? There we go. So the plentiful needs one just needs one apple, but nimble mind needs parsley and a spotted dirt frog. So we'll try and keep that in mind when we're buying ingredients. We don't have parsley. Oh, he's going to sleep. Okay. Where's your book? Let's put that away. So now that we've learned it. We might just be brewing some plentiful need potions just for the experience until we get a few more levels. Let's see what happened in the neighborhood. The Scots have had a baby. Once again, it all comes back to frogs. Yeah, the frogs finally have a use. You can use them for potions. That was it. Just one baby was born. Any aliens? No, but this... Hang on. Oh, this grape can expand, but it's not in season anymore. Whoops. That's going to be sitting there sparkling for another year, unfortunately. Why is there so many plates just sitting around? Why is this book still up there? We really need a kitchen. Next time we can sell some wine. I'm pretty sure we'll have enough to grab a few more upgrades. What are you showing me? Oh, okay. Winter. The goats, the sheep are up. Why do I keep saying goats? Oh dear, he smells real bad. Smips. Unlock. Yeah, go and grab a serving and that will clean out the thing. Although Felix does need some food. But Felix is a glutton, which means I think they can eat expired food and they don't care. God damn, what happened? Take a shower, man. Oh my god, they're all so uncomfortable. I could have just had him drink the potion of plentiful needs, to be honest. He's just standing there, eating terrible mac and cheese and smelling. Rug, why are you angry? God, they are in real need this morning. He's just like, oh no, constantly. Okay, he's done. Come up here and eat this off the floor. Don't cook mac and cheese. We need this for potions now. Their shower is really slow. Where are you going with that? What are you doing, Felix? Oh, he's gonna sit down on a bench. Okay.
Ugh.
Doesn't matter. Eat it. Phone call. Oh, Donald Whitten, the single dad, has asked whatever her name is out on a date. So now you guys get to tell me whether this will pan out. Instead of when we have Sims asking us about romantic intentions, instead of me running a poll to ask what they will do, and then if it pans out asking should they move in or something, I think I'm going to set that up as the point of the poll. So if you guys think that, I don't remember this woman's name, was it Rose or something? If you think she should try and go out with Donald, who was a guy we were kind of flirting with, if they do in fact go on this date and they come back and say that it went well, then I will use the neighborhood manager to put them into a house and like get them in a relationship. Okay? That's what the poll is for. They will end up in a relationship, in a house together, because then the game can like generate children or whatever, and they will actually have a future without us doing anything. So that's what the poll is for, but follow your hearts. I don't know. Should Donald Whitten, who wasn't he mean? He was one of the mean men that Gideon went on a date with. There we go. Those are the options. Fuck everyone else. We got our relationship. They can all die single. Well, you can make your opinion known right now. Is there anything simple you can buy for making food? Well, they are growing vegetables in their garden, so I can just have them eat carrots out of their pockets if I want to. It's just not, well, it's not time efficient to eat them, but it does mean they don't have to prep anything. Any more votes on whoever this was and her date with Donald? Crab, I noticed you said they can all die single, but you haven't voted for no. We've got 3 votes on yes. It looks like we're going to be sending her off on a date with Donald. Maybe he has a few... I changed my mind. I believe in love now. All right. Yes. Romance. He was sad and the plate just disappeared. Okay. Okay, we're getting on track. We now have better motives. Okay. I don't know why you came to sit over here, Felix, but you have got to now shear your sheep. Where's the other one? There he is. Hard to see in this environment. Gideon, you've had your shower. Okay. Yeah, I know it was badly made food and it sucks. You can mop up the mess, sure. I'm just trying to do something. Okay, guys. Should we go and hang out with Caitlin Crump, the woman who let Ignacio Robles come and live in her house 2 days before he died? I have stuff to do, Caitlin. If this comes out a yes, I will take Gideon with me. We'll just include that in this option. Does Caitlin deserve our presence in her hovel across the road? 2 votes on no so far. Well, Caitlin, why did you interrupt my gameplay flow for this? Was this really necessary? 1 vote on okay and 2 on no. Anyone else gonna disrupt the balance? Do 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 do. We've had so many polls today already. Thanks for evening the vote out. Does anyone else want to throw a vote on one of these so it's not a tie? Come on. Okay, in this instance, because it's a tie, I'm gonna make the decision. I'm the tiebreaker. We'll go with that for now, and we're canceling. Okay. Sorry, but I have stuff I want to do. Felix, where are you going? No. Come back here and harvest your stuff. How are you guys getting on? Wow. Why does Rug always look so haunted? Is Gideon falling over? Where would we be without that? Let me just check the calendar again. Ooh! This season, Friday, this winter, is Gideon's birthday. So we've got that to look forward to. Can you believe he's already aging up? What do you mean you're tense? What about your crystals? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Why aren't these working? Felix reached dancing level 3. Okay, good job. Did you use your fish yet? Throw that goldfish in the goddamn ground already. Right, we made some nectar. Make some more. You can do it.
Luffy.
Oh yeah, water them. They need water. Stop dancing. You have to water your garden. Rug, what are you doing? Again, I don't think this is cottagecore music. I really don't think it is. Alright, that's 2. Should we get 1 more out of him?
Hey, Mom.
Look, he's in solidarity. They're having a suggestive conversation while they do this about... Oh, well, I can't get into that on Twitch. Hey, Caitlin, why don't you come and hang out with us instead? Okay, there. He is very angry, but it's only because he's erratic. Let's go and put these in our basement. Store them all in there. There's nothing aged yet. God damn, I need some money. Okay, well we have got a little money. Oh, he's going to go and kiss him. Okay, that's cute. You do that. And now he's angry again. Here comes an angry kiss.
Oh, Vidish.
Vidish. Oh right, let's see if we can make a potion. Oh right, we don't have any apples, but we can just buy some. Hello, Well, Wasman, I see that you have redeemed the gallery pick and simply said Raiden Shogun. Okay. All right, let's go browsing. First of all, we'll have to go do some browsing. Putting in exactly as you've said. What are these? Okay. Most popular. Ooh. Right, let's have a look through. It's a difficult one to get down, considering I will not have the clothes they've used, because they've used clothes from which is the pack? Snowy Escape would have those clothes, and I don't have those. But I think every single one's used it. That's it's hard to translate because most of her is hair. Lets you pick I'm driving. Wasman, don't watch my stream while you drive. That's okay, although the hair is not quite. A friend of the world? Are you kidding me? No. Okay, the difficulty here is that everybody has used stuff from packs I don't have. Can I turn off stuff from packs I don't have? If I take off Snowy Escape, Yay Miko and Raiden Shogun, that's like not bad. Chief of Mischief, absolutely. Nerd Brain, I kind of get it. Okay, the loyal trait in there I think makes, like, that's a good one. Genius, ambitious, yes, and loyal. I think that is like, you wouldn't know that unless you knew a lot about Raiden Shogun. I mean, basically. If you really want me to pick, I think I'm going to go with these guys. I don't have tiny living or city living, so I think that outfit may not appear. That's not bad as a kind of modern take. Oh, actually, this one, I think I like this one more. This was a adjustment of the previous without the packs. But I do actually have their clothes. So I think I'll go with that one. What happened here? Oh, that's also an adjustment one. Okay, okay. This one's Yae Miko is better, so I'm gonna place this one, I think. Wasman, you gotta give me some help here. Where am I putting them? I need to put them somewhere. You have to tell me where they're going. It's been a while since we had a gallery pick. This is exciting. Okay, Wasman, you have to tell me which neighborhood are they gonna be settling in. This is your responsibility as the Redeemer. They could go in Oasis Springs with us. They could go in... What part of driving is not clear? You could have said something to me to tell me what to do instead of writing that. Except don't. Stop talking to me while you're driving. Put them somewhere humid. Okay, Chestnut Ridge isn't humid. It's probably hot, but it's dry. San Sequoia is probably humid. It's based on San Francisco. That's humid, right? I don't really want to put them in Sulani because I mean, it is an island, but being from a Japanese island doesn't necessarily translate to a Pacific island. Like these kind of Pacific islands. Does it? Should they go here? This is text-to-speech I'm not watching. So you're not watching the stream. You're just... Waspman, don't you have some sort of exam to be taking? Okay. Sequoia Cottage, I think, is the only available house. Oh no, there is Parkside Place. So let's grab them. Oh, that's the one I made. I didn't know that was in my gallery. Place Household. Parkside Place. Or Sequoia. Oh, they can't afford Sequoia Cottage. Parkside Place it is. I'm done with testing. I'm dead inside. I'm sure you did fine. It's gonna be fine. Well, there we go. Yay Miko and Raiden Shogun are moving in to a house in San Sequoia, I guess. There they are. All done. This looks cool from above now, actually. Doesn't that look kind of cool? God, there's the Grink in there. Okay, back to the grind. Why did you pick Raiden Shogun, by the way? Just out of pure curiosity, what was that about? Oh, he completed his new skill day tradition. What did he get a skill in? Was that because he learned how to dance a bit better? Oh yeah, he's doing his potion. Brew a potion of plentiful needs. Gideon, I don't know what you should do. None of the bottles you made today were excellent. It just felt right. Okay. Well, let's watch Felix do his potion brewing. Let's see how this goes. It's looking a bit like cement right now. That's concrete, baby. Rug, are you helping? Rug's bored. No, Rug is interested. Rug is angrily stalking around. Well, we'll speed this up a bit because it seems like it's taken a while. And he leveled up. He's a neophyte. He can now do better spells. Ah, okay, so we now have a talent point we can spend. The talent tree works by, you have to learn things on the bottom before you can get the traits above, and you can only learn them on the rank that they have completed. So we can learn one thing from the apprentice, well, from the neophyte rank, I guess. Reading and doing computer research at a faster rate, and those interactions will also provide magical experience. So learning translates into magic. Potion crafting speed significantly increased. Casting discharge to empty spellcaster charge. I've never needed to do discharge. Receiving more items when harvesting ingredients in the magical realm. And when experimenting and practicing the sim gains experience faster with fewer failures. What are you guys thinking? Some of these feel more useful than others. There are 5. I'll just make a poll. What perk does Felix learn Do. I can't spell. You'll know what it is. You know what that means. Okay, here's the poll. Please tell me what perk is Figlet's gonna get. To explain them again, knowledge is magic means that he will read books and do computer research faster, and doing so provides him magical experience. Blender Arm increases his potion making speed. Discharge allows him to empty his spellcaster charge, which is like the drawback from using magic, which I've never had to do because I never find I do enough magic to do anything with that. Forager allows him to get more magical ingredients when he's in the magic realm. An Experimenter allows him to do better experimenting, which means you can just like use the cauldron to get experience without making anything, so you don't need any ingredients. We've only got one vote. No one else seems all that enthused about the spellcaster perk. Enjoy the spooky wizard music while we decide. Well, there we go. 2 votes on Blender Arm. So he's now going to make potions faster. There we go.
Ravobi, Sacronario, Manza.
That wasn't so bad. Like, getting that first level was sort of easy. You are now able to ask more experienced friendly spellcasters for magical training. You also get experience from potion crafting, spellcasting, and magical studying.
Oh. Yes.
Sorry, I just came back as Raiden Shogun here. Yeah, she's been added in the background somewhere thanks to Soul Waspman. She's living it up in San Francisco. Oh, we can share these guys again. I guess I didn't do that yet. Rug is like, me, I'm here.
Oh, Cardul.
There we go, Potion of Plentiful Leads. It's poor quality, but he's done it, so there we go. Oh no! Radrosh, I added a family of Raiden Shogun and Yaimiko together. They're both here. We've already done it. Would you like to pick someone else? They came as a set. And I thought they were the best ones I could see on the game. Put an Ito in there! Sure, okay, let's have a look. What do we got? Oh, that's my library, sorry, gallery. Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh no! All of Inazuma is still gonna be in the world. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm being too picky here, but Arataki Ito does not look like Sephiroth. What's going on here? That was Sucrose? That's pretty good. I've got to say, that's not a bad Goro. Eula? Ganyu? Yeah, that's easily Klee. Okay. That's a really good, like, modernized Ito, actually. That's pretty good. Neighborhood confidant? That's not true. He doesn't want to influence anybody. He just wants to be popular and cool. This guy's covered in tattoos, but not the right ones. I'm sorry, the long straight hair. Ate and devoured and outsold the Shogun, says Vomit Kink. Oh, fluffier hair. Wrong tattoos. I don't have one of those traits. This guy comes with a dog for some reason. Oh, it's Ushi! Oh, he's a werewolf! Alright, that's a bit out of my ballpark. This guy's a merman. I think. Oh my god. That's his actual tattoos. I'm not sure how that works. Arataki Ito's bedroom? What's with all the gnomes? This is a pirate. I can't do him with dreads. I really can't do that. Who is this man with him? Hashtag Genshin Impact. Hashtag Genshin. Hashtag cute. Hashtag twink. Hashtag wolf boy? Who is Amari Ramos? At first I thought he was like the blue Oni from the storyline. That's not bad. The hair should obviously be longer, but we don't have that many options. Cheerful, bro, childish, leader of the pack, absolutely. This one's actually kind of got it going on. I will not have these tattoos though, unfortunately. Why this hair? That's not his hair. Yeah, what was the one I just clicked on? Yeah, I prefer the leader of the pack version. Which was the leader of the pack version that I just had? That wasn't it. Clumsy? No. Which was the one I just opened? I lost him. It's kind of scary. Oh, there's a Shinobu there. Oh, is this one? Yeah, we're going with this one. Okay. Add to library. Okay, Radrosh, where would you like me to place Arataki Ito? The sim, who will now just be living in the world. We could... Well, I don't know if we can put him in San Sequoia unless we put him in like a blank space. Miko. You're just saying Miko. What? Where should we put him? Miko. You want me to put him in the same place that Raiden Shogun and Miko are? I think he'd sleep outside, but put him in San Sequoia somewhere. You want Arataki Ito to have no home. You're okay with that? Yes. Okay. Okay then. We can always have him add to another family. He can live on Manzanita Terrace, which is out here like on the waterfront. He can live on 18 Celebration Way, which is also like against the edge of this river and is just a long strip of land that appears to contain one tree, and it's also near the recreation center, which means he has easy access to children to play cards with. That's where Yaimiko and Raiden Shogun are living, so he would also be like right down the road from those two. Or he can live on 23 Eucalyptus Lane, which apparently has great acoustics and is even smaller, but has one single tree and is right next to a mansion house. Put him in Celebration Way. Celebration Yay, Miko. Okay, he now lives on this completely empty plot of land, which has natural light. There we go. We got Ito now. If anyone wants to give Ito a home, you can, of course, use a gallery pick to choose a home for him, but right now he's got nothing. You can pick any kind of lot you want, and I'll put it in the game. You can do anything you want with this. It doesn't have to be specific either. You can just use the redeem and say, find a house, and I'll find one that fits that lot, and then we can both go browsing together. The tree is stretching his budget, but he'll make it work. I feel so sad for him. Oh no, the toilet is broken. Well, Gideon keeps on wanting to be more handy. So this is our first opportunity to repair. Brandon DeMarco would like to come over to hang out. What is behind Brandon DeMarco in the screenshot? Oh, they're earrings. Sorry, I thought there was something weird going on behind his head. Oh, okay. Guys, I don't want to do a whole poll for this. Just give me a vibe check. Should Brandon DeMarco, who I believe was the gym trainer, come over to hang out with us? Yes or no? Just throw it out there. How are we feeling about Brandon DeMarco? He better help with the sheeps. Voting yes on all hangouts no matter what. Alright, it looks like we're getting an okay on that. It's fine, you can come over. That doesn't disrupt the gameplay. Now, Soul, you have redeemed Can You Find Ito a Tent? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna look for specifically lots, and I'm gonna have to go and look. I need to know what size his lot was. Sorry, Gideon, we gave you one thing to do, and we're immediately heading back out. He's acquired the handiness skill. Alright, what was the size of this thing? 40 by 20. So lots of size. 40 by 20. Oh, sorry, in the gallery. There we go. We are going to have to keep it low priced, so I'm going to look at the cheapest ones there are. A beach. Base game starter houses. Empty lot. This one doesn't even have a ground. Abandoned garage hangout. Do you want to give Ito the abandoned garage hangout, or should I look for a specific kind of like tent or something? What are we thinking? It kind of fits, honestly. It actually does. Let's give Ito the abandoned garage. It's a teen neighborhood and a university student hangout, and it's off the grid. Oh god, how is he gonna live? Well, that's not my problem. Yeah, the Arataki hangout. Sure thing. Let's place the lot right there. Oh, oh god, it needs to be non-residential. Hang on. I can change this to non-residential, but I might have to fiddle around with it. Hang on. Okay, I can't place it. Ito, evict you for just for a second. Residential. Cross your fingers, everyone, the game doesn't crash. This is 90% of the reason the game crashes, that you're building a lot and something goes wrong. There we go. Look at it. He's put the Beatles to work. That looks kind of cool. Teen neighborhood. Off the grid. Alright. Manage households. Sorry about the visual glitches. Ignore that. Move in. There he goes. The property value of, the property value of San Sequoia plummets. There we go. E-Town now lives in some sort of residential hole. Congrats, everyone. I do think it's cute that that Sol wanted to do the redeem just to throw Ito somewhere to live. He doesn't have he's off the grid, so he can't use electricity or plumbing. But that's fine. He'll probably have some sort of barbecue hole he can use. Now, keep repairing that toilet. Annabeth York has passed away. I don't remember who that is, but he's feeling fine. Thank you for bringing the invisible plates down. Jackson Mattingly has passed away. They both knew him. Skill issue. Be alive, idiot. Oh, hi, Brandon's here. Hey, Brandon.
Saspinaflo. Uchima Finastarba. Bayumi Wabarani.
Introduce yourself.
Ah, it's over.
Complete 100 whims.
Shasiba. Vamu. Shibi
I guess the achievements reset when you start a new game.
Weezo Saib.
There we go. He's got some upgrade parts.
Jaspalamana. Sigluni Tiba. Hockey Ginger. Tabano. So,
He's miserable. Why are you miserable?
Hey, Piam. Vinesu. Bosta.
ni Maz.
He's talking about how much he hates winemaking.
No.
Of course.
Yebu.
Ah,
Yeah.
Still nothing finely aged.
Drobble. Flushi. Rabanina.
How are they looking?
Abimo
Umfra?
Fremica. Lobadine. Farvon Neme. Bayan.
Sorda Shirmi Baye. Dabo. Shaza. Safis. Flimon.
Oh, that's worth nearly 3,000 and it's only moderately aged. Woo! Alright, it's 5 p.m. Everyone's doing kind of okay. I don't think we sheared these guys, so go ahead and shear them.
Renzi. Quasin ex Nurchel. Squaz Nurska.
Brighten his day. Go on, he seems to be a bit miserable.
Maypick Yimbara.
Vadish.
Ah.
Strum.
And he's happy. Great job, Gideon.
Garsha. Garsha. Blaga.
Ah. Anchibi. Oh.
Simona Zaro. Ravobi. Happy.
Why can't I talk to myself?
Nia. Yeah, nah. Whoa.
Okay. Now, I don't want to talk to her. This woman, I went and did a little bit investigating because we kept getting abducted. The only lead I can find on the reason we're getting abducted so much is that you get more alien abductions if you interact with Sims that are aliens. And you can't tell usually because sometimes, most of the time, they are disguised as normal Sims. This woman is one of the aliens. I went and found that out behind the scenes. So I don't want to interact with her. So I'm just going to say I'm not sure. I'm just taking that decision. We don't want to talk to her anymore. Clean your stinking sheep. It says his hygiene is clean, but he's clearly not. What's the matter? Willem Alexander Klaus George Ferdinand, what is the matter? Keys him. What can I do with magic, by the way? I can practice it, I can drink a potion, I can open my spell book. Alright, I'm heading back to the magical realm. Oh, I didn't open the seed packets. I forgot to do that. Oh, I still need to read the Tome of Good Fortune. Yeah, let's open these and see what we got. No. Bananas. Tomato. Some roses. Green beans. Snapdragons. Snowdrops. Tulips. I think there was more tulips. Well, that was the sound that Gideon makes when he comes closer.
Go
Carnoosh.
Ah, Kim Nu.
Arpagroy.
Okay, he's getting hungry.
So,
I'm gonna send him. It is time to recharge. Okay, I guess I'll do that on alternate days because I'm not sending him the long way round.
Farik, be Ralph, Illinois.
Mentor the plant. No.
Marble Bean.
All right, I think it's time. I think it is now time to do something. Can I just enter create a sim and do it? I'm gonna save just to be sure.
Pena Swarbo.
Oh, I can't edit them from here. Okay, cancel. Sorry, give me a second. Ignore the swelling music sting. Oh, they have no description. Manage household.
Hey.
Right,
glad
we've
you
put this
nopsa.
off long enough. They have got a stable level of money, and they have more money, like, shortly to come as soon as the next few bottles of wine age up. So, I am going to make a pet. We're going to be making a mixed breed of one of these pets. Everybody currently in chat, all my regulars, you have the honor of deciding what kind of pet we will obtain. Hey Mars, yeah, just in time. So I want this to be like a good, robust poll. I want everybody to give their opinion to decide what kind of animal they will finally obtain now that they have the money for it. The only thing is, I left it this long because I didn't feel like they had the enough support for an animal until now, and I wasn't going to have them mistreating something. So for the same reason that I didn't do the animal thing until now, I'm also not going to put horse in the poll because I don't think they have enough money to take care of a horse. I really don't. The horse is magnitudes more complicated than the other animals. Plus, you know, we've got SpongeBoss. I don't think we need anything else. So actually, it's going to be between dog or cat.
Ooh.
Hey Scenes, who lives in a pineapple under the sea, sponge wank square cat. Well, hopefully we're not calling it that. I say dog due to the small ranch vibes. Every ranch needs a dog. That's true, but ranches like farms and stuff also do have cats for pest control. In real life, not in The Sims. Scenes wants a kitty. I could have added horse and just hoped that no one picked it, but I was really scared that people would actually vote horse. And I'm sorry, I'm just not prepared to support a horse. So I can't give you an option that I'm not actually like prepared to do.
Oh.
Well, cat has got 4 votes, and that's really far ahead. So it looks like it's going to be cat, which is actually kind of what I was hoping for. If they had a dog, they could use the dog shits to fertilize the garden, but I think cat fits them. They feel like a cat couple. Yeah, it kind of is a cat sweep. It looks like cat is winning. Hooray! Pretend I played the yay sound effect. So we're getting a cat. That's not a cat. Hang on a minute. That's a pretty horse, but no. We're getting a cat. Okay. Now, to make this even more interesting, we are going to make a mixed breed cat, and we're going to make it as a kitten, and I'm not going to, like, see what the cat is. We're not going to see what it looks like as an adult. We'll just see the kitten form, and then it'll have to age up. So, the parents... Oh, should it be male or female? We've got a lot to pick here. Oh, we could randomize it. I forgot we can just randomize it. Yeah, the Sims 4 kittens are actually really cute. what I was going to do was ask people to pick breeds that we would mix together. Like Abyssinian for one, and then Maine Coon, and then it makes something in the middle. And if you do it like that, it means it actually knows the coats it can pick from. However, there is also a randomizer. Where is the miles option? Picking breeds would be nice because getting a random squished face cat would be sad. That's true. It does mean that you can eliminate that kind of thing. The only thing is, what I don't like about the genetic simulation here is that it doesn't mix coats. It just picks one of the coats of the parents. But if you choose a breed that the game knows about, it will pick from any of the coats of that breed when you randomize them. So that's the Maine Coon coat. That must be one of the Abyssinian coats. So that way there is some randomness, and we could keep randomizing it until we're happy. What happens? I'm just kind of playing around for a second. What happens if I do randomized coat markings? Everything else stays the same, but it gives it a completely random coat marking. We can also randomize the fur shape and the voice. Yeah, I also thought it was a Sphinx thing randomly. Okay, the fur shape is not randomizing. So these coat markings are clearly like any cat. I want to do the randomizer because that's how we did it before, really. Okay, what I'm going to do is... what I'm going to do is a little bit of both. We'll pretend it's one of these two. So, I need you guys to choose 2 cat breeds. I'm going to mix them together, and then we will do a couple of randomizations and vote on which ones to keep, like we did with The Sims. We're going to do like both put together. So... We'll have a starting point made out of 2 breeds, and then we'll start randomizing, and we'll just go from there. Can you please, in chat, yell out your favorite cat breeds? I need to pick 2. So we need to like have a consensus on 2 cat breeds. What's everyone's favorite? Sol wants to keep Maine Coon. They don't have like different sizes of cat. They're all kind of the same size. If you get a girl cat, you need to get her fixed immediately. Why? We've got to vote for Hairless Sphinx. I'd rather not. You can get hairless cats in The Sims, but I would like the coat variations, to be honest. But yeah, we need to Ragdoll. Have we got Ragdoll? We do. We got a Ragdoll and Maine Coon as the genetics donators. Another one for Maine Coon, one for Siamese. Okay, Maine Coon seems like it's staying in. Are we going with Ragdoll or Siamese for the other one? Do we have a tiebreaker on that? Bingus cat. Yeah, I know, but we're doing like a mixed breed. So the wrinkly catness might not even be there, which kind of defeats the point. They are cute. They definitely are cute. Should I go with Ragdoll or... A girl cat will generate kittens if not fixed. No. Not on her own. I don't think so. You have to actually breed them. And they can only breed with other cats in your household. So if you have one cat on its own, I don't think they can generate kittens. I mean, I've never had that happen. Via mitosis, of course. Plus, I don't mind if a cat spontaneously develops kittens. I think that's fun. I'm going to keep it a girl just in case they do that. We'll find out. Meowtosis, of course. That's cool then. All right, guys, are we having the left half of the breed a ragdoll, or what was the one that was mentioned? Siamese. Which one? Ragdoll or Siamese? You guys tell me which one you want. We need a consensus. Oh yeah, I'll show you Siamese, sorry. There, it's a lot thinner. Thinner Siamese and Maine Coon, or a big fluffy ragdoll and Maine Coon? What are we thinking? This is a good ass cat. It has a little bit of that feminized Disney look to it. Like if this was a Disney character in a talking animal film, this would be the female one of the group. Guys, come on! I need just like some people to come down on one side or the other. I know all the cats are cute. We got another vote on Siamese. Are we good for the Siamese? I like the ragdoll, but Siamese is a good. I think this is fun. Great. Okay. All right. So we're doing the lanky Siamese and the big fluffy Maine Coon. I'm going to randomize them a little bit until I find one that looks cool. Its head just got bigger. No, not quite. Big staring eyes. There we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we're going to do randomization. You guys are going to vote on which of these things to keep, and then I'm going... Well, not the voice. The voice can just be... Well, the voice doesn't need to change. I'm pretty sure the voice only switches between cat voice and raccoon. So we're not going to do that one. But coat markings, face, and fur shape. You are going to pick which one we keep, and then we will randomize all those others, and then we'll go down, like, stages until we've completed our cat. Here is the poll. Which genetics do we keep? Coat, face, or fur shape, whatever that is. Off you go. If you keep the coat markings, then it will remain a Siamese with points. Otherwise, we could get something completely random. We got a vote on the face. Got 2 votes on face. People like this face. Oh, we got another vote on fur shape. They're even. Three votes on face. It looks like we might be keeping the face. There's a pretty good face. I wonder if the cat can help us with our ranch in any way. Alright, it's the face. So we're going to take off the face. That's going to stay. And then we will randomize the other 2. I don't know if fur shape will actually change much, but here we go. Oh! Oh, now it's got orange stripes. Here is another poll. I wish you could customize the coat like a bit more. Like have randomized layers, because you're doing the pattern and the color all at once. Which genetics do we keep of this? Coat or fur shape? Whatever fur shape means. If you want to randomize the coat again, vote for fur shape. Yeah, a lot of votes just went in fur shape. I kind of wish it... I don't know, I wish we could randomize it differently than this. I don't want to feel like we've missed out by going past the Siamese coat, which was quite nice. 4 votes on fur shape. That looks like it's getting it. So, one more randomization on coat markings, and then that's the cat we will have. Okay. We've got a grey, stripy tabby thing. Is that okay? Are you guys happy with it? Or do you wish we just used the original randomization between the 2 breeds? Because I wasn't originally going to mix these options to completely randomize it. Do you think we should keep this one, or should we just randomize again to get back the traits from the 2 breeds? Because I'm second guessing myself now. Well, Mars likes this one. How's everyone else feel about our cat? No, I don't think it's a tiger, but I don't know which... I guess this is a tabby. It'll look different when it ages up too. We won't know what it actually like looks like. Alright, people seem to like it, alright. Wait, how do I, done. Okay. We don't need to change the voice. It's a kitten, it's gonna be female, and traits. So it has spawned with affectionate, glutton, and talkative. I think those come, like, with some of the breeds, but this is kind of up to you guys. I'll just remove these. Does anyone have traits that they want to add? Let's just yell some out. I think they're all pretty self-explanatory. We are making Chat's cat. Those are Siamese traits. Yeah, they are, aren't they? But this is the cat created by Chat, so what do you want it to have? Like, everybody yell some traits. We'll just add what people say. You think talkative should stay? Oh, that sounds pretty good. We'll take that from its Siamese side. Yeah, okay, we've got talkative. What other 2 do people like? Snugglemaxing, so you want friendly, yep, happily greeting others. There it is, doing that. One more. You could make this difficult for me if you wanted, but up to you guys. Fluffy means that they make a huge mess. It's really like one of the most... you can really tell when there's a fluffy. What does clever mean? They're fast learners, so when you're training them, I think there's a higher chance of them accepting the training and getting better. And I think you can just talk to them. So if you need to supply your Sims with social needs, you can just converse with your cat. With dogs, I think it works differently. You can take them out on adventures and they actually like do a text adventure with you. It's kind of weird. But we're not like trying to balance a cat with good and bad traits here. You can just literally pick the good ones if you want. Can our cat be Ms. Big Bang Theory? I'm not sure why you phrased it like that. What does everyone else think? People don't just talk to their cats. I mean, yes, people do talk to their cats, but the cat will understand you is the implication. Yes, we're cat maxing. Okay, we've got a vote on clever. How do you guys feel about the cat also being clever? It will probably, if we do this, be more intelligent than Gideon and Felix. Oh, we have a vote on spoiled. Spoiled means that when you tell them what to do, they won't listen. Sorry, Crab, we have got more votes on clever, unfortunately. Unless everyone wants to change to spoiled, I'm going to go with clever. Apparently, that is a clever behavior. What does frisky mean? It means that they have the zoomies all the time. They hate to see a spoiled cat winning. Alright, are we good? Is everyone good with this? Please yell suggestions if you have them, but we currently have a clever, friendly, and talkative cat. Which is pretty cat maxed, to be honest. Those are just the really good ones. Alright? Those are the traits. Where's the mean bastard options? You don't really get it on cats. You do have kind of mean bastard options on dogs. What are its pronouns? I'm gonna leave that. I think this looks good for a first cat planting seeds. Okay. Do you want us to get like a male cat and start a cat dynasty or something? I mean, there's no reason we couldn't. We could just have like a lineage of bastards. Anyway, this cat needs a name. Here is how the naming is going to work. I'm going to, I hope there's enough people for us to vote on this. I'm going to run a poll which has 5 slots open to be filled, and I will fill those 5 slots with potential names, and you will vote on them. The names in this poll will be generated by the Sims randomized name dice, unless anybody in chat wants to sub or gift a sub, in which case you can submit a name of your choice to the poll. Okay? There's no pressure to do that if you're happy with having randomized names, but if you want a name of your choice to be up for the vote, you can do it by subbing to my Twitch channel. Randomizing gave us Blessed Gideon. It really did. It really pulled through with Gideon, but I want this to be like as fairly as possible open for people to suggest. If anyone really wants to have a cat name put in that poll, please go ahead and subscribe. And you can have your name up. Other than that, I'm going to start randomizing. In fact, I'm going to start making the poll. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to have to remember the randomized names. I guess I could just write them down. First randomized name, Brooke. I'm going to tab out and write these down so I don't forget any of them. So, name number 2, Gacy? If you don't want any of these names, please sub now. Third name, Princess Gacy. Yeah, that does kind of fit, doesn't it? We have Princess on the books. Fourth name, Sweetie. And fifth name. Nobody wants to submit a name for the cat. That's fine. Going once, going twice. The fifth name for the poll is Maya. There we go. We got our 5 names. Gacy Sweep. Alright, let's start the poll. Name our cat. Just making sure I got those. Oh, no, I didn't get that right. Hang on. There we go. Poll start. Name this cat. And it's not going to be Yowie Tiger. Brooke, Gacy, Princess, Sweetie, or Maya. These are all a little bit different. I feel like I know a lot of the names that it randomizes for cats because the strays tend to have the same names, and it really likes randomizing the name Spatula. Fun kitty fact: the first recorded name translates to sweetie. Oh yeah, Nejem, I know that. Spatula is a great name. Yeah, apparently The Sims agrees. They think that a lot of cats should be named Spatula. The vote is currently 5 votes in, tied between Gacy and Sweetie. Come on, guys, we cannot have a tie. Well, I guess I can spat for short. I guess I can rerun the poll with just the 2 names. We can do it that way. Gacy and Sweetie have taken it with 1 vote on Brooke and Princess, which means I'll rerun the poll between Gacy and Sweetie, and then everyone... See, this is how voting should work. You eliminate the options that got the fewest votes, and then you rerun it. We had the option to change our voting system in the UK to that system. What was it called? Alternative vote, I think they called it, where you run different rounds, and then each round the one with the fewest votes gets eliminated. So the people who voted for that, who weren't going to get theirs in, get to redistribute their votes to the other candidates. And this is actually like the fairest way of running a vote, because it means that you don't have to prioritize the more likely candidate over the one you actually want to vote for. The first unrecorded cat name translates to asshole. Sweetie Gacy is the name. That's actually really cute, but we've already started running this poll. Come on, guys, you gotta. There were 5 people who voted in the last one. Make your votes known if you still want Gacy or Sweetie. It looks like it's gonna be Gacy. Four votes on Gacy. I think that's good. I like the idea of calling her Sweetie Gacy as well. The cat's name is Gacy. There we go. I don't put a last name in for pets. I preference don't like that, but Gacy Sweep. Well, there we go. What does that do? Randomized from gallery. Good God. I should have pressed that before we started. Who knows what that would do. I was considering swapping to a new pet that we would not actually keep and then randomizing it, see what happened. Anyway, let's go and see our cat. I have got to buy cat supplies. And we've got to get it out of the hot sun as well. We can't leave this cat just like hanging out up here. Where are you, Gacy? There she is. There she is. She's very, very small. You lost everything on your hard drive. Is that for sure? Did your hard drive like completely fail? Gideon still hasn't gotten any skills from New Skill Day. I think I need to do something about that. No, there's no time, Brendan. We've got a cat to look at. Pick her up. Let's have a look. It died. Oh no! So you actually found out it did die. I'm so sorry, Salt Waspman. Is there anything you can do to recover the data? Like, sometimes you can take a dead drive into a computer shop and they may be able to recover something? Or is it like gone? In which case, I hope you had some kind of backup somewhere.
Conazoi Smeed.
It's cooked. Oh no. Well, your backup was from 20. Wasman, you gotta keep more recent backups. But I'm so sorry. It's that's tough. He looks so happy about this. I'm sorry. Look at him. Look at him. That is a man holding his first cat. I lost all my Mr. Bean episodes. Sorry, that's kind of funny. Oh, look. Look at it, like, scrambling in his grisp. Is that how you pick up cats? It's so small. All right, sorry. Pick it up again. We have to take this into the house before it dies of exposure. Cat of all time. The answer to how you pick up a cat is good fucking luck. Sorry, Gideon. Pick her up again.
Kanazoids, me.
Why did they ask the cat's consent before picking them up? Quick before aliens take it. No joke. No joke. Don't put it down. Put. Okay, no, look. Pick up the fucking cat, Gideon. Why the hell are you standing like that?
Kanazoids, me.
Can I pick you up? Why are we asking the cat? Oh my god. What did you do with the potion? What did you do with your potion, Felix? You made potion. He got rid of it, you idiot. I cannot believe. I didn't want you to make more fucking mac and cheese. Oh my god. Aliens abduct cat. Who is that in our house? Oh, that's Brandon. He asked to come over and we let him come over. The gym trainer guy. Put Gacy down inside house. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. I was gonna give you food, Felix. I was gonna just have you eat carrots out of your pockets. It wasn't that serious.
Finalabo boys.
What do you mean you can't get there?
Baramusti. Yumbala.
Sorry, it's a bit hard to get the cat on the screen because it's so fucking small.
My bees.
Okay, we now have the cat in the house. It will be staying down here until it ages up. That's a bit cruel because this is a bit like a bunker, but I mean, look at this. This is no place for a cat. It can figure it out later. So we need cat supplies. Cat supplies. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Food bowl. I didn't know they had a litter box like that. I guess that came with that pack that I haven't looked at. I haven't looked at hamsters like at all. How much is this? Oh, wait. What? When did we get that much money? What? Did generating a cat just like create 2,000 simoleons? Did anyone catch when that happened? Cat's pocket money. I mean, I fucking guess. New business idea just dropped. He invested wisely. I mean, Gacy, what did you do? Apparently Gacy is on the run for some sort of crime. Okay, guys, help me out here. What kind of bowl do we get? Should we get an automatic feeder? I was gonna say this is a bit pricey, but apparently Gacy came with 2,000 simoleons that we have to spend on cat stuff. So this economy is in shambles. The kidney's out earning a double income household. It literally is. Okay, I'm just gonna take this as the cat came with money to buy its own cat stuff, so we have to spend 2,000 things on cat things. What color do you want the pet feeder to be? Red, pink, blue, yellow, fish blue, black, yellow, white with pink bowl. What color are we getting, everyone? We don't need anything else. We don't need a stump bowl. We just need an automatic one. Mars wants white with pink bowl. Why can't I place this anywhere? Can it go there? Why can't it go there? The stairs aren't that... Oh, come on. How do we feel about this? White with pink bowl? You're gonna have to spend the kids 2k to expand the bunker. This is our kitchen money. I'm not really happy with that, but we have established like a bit of income now. Why is that book back in front of the fucking dishwasher? It does say that pets come with money. Okay? Why? I'm trying to run a business here. No, okay. Is everyone okay with the white feeder with the pink bowl? Is that what people like? It looks pretty cool. We'll just put it in the bedroom here? Or should I put it out in the hallway? Is that a bit too close? Stupid dishwasher. It could go there right next to the wine. Sure, what the hell. Okay, only Mars had an opinion, so there we go. We got a food bowl. That is pet care. What else? We can have a little cushy pet bed. Or an egg-shaped... What? A splat-shaped pet bed. We don't really have room for the big one. But we don't need a big one. We just need a small pet bed, which is going to go in the corner here. The egg bed. Okay, the egg bed comes in colours. Everyone is voting egg. Okay, we're getting the egg bed. I'm just going to change the colour in a sec. They're in the corner. Now, are we getting... What colour? Steak? I think steak. Uncooked steak. Distressingly raw steak. Veggie BLT. Monster. Citrus. Watermelon. Green egg or white egg? Which of those are we getting for our bed? What the hell? We've got to vote on classic egg. Does everyone want... Oh, Sol Wassman wants the veg style bed. Any other opinions? One vote on watermelon. Everyone's got different opinions here. Come on. Anyone else? Is there any consensus whatsoever? One of each. I mean, we don't have space right now. My real cat who is here and asserting himself. I don't really like the red in the corner. It looks like a pool of blood from far away. I really hate the pink steak one. Another vote for veg. I'm sorry, the egg one is really good, but we have another vote on this lettuce, cheese, and tomato situation. So yeah, we're going with the burger veg option in honor of veggie BLT. The egg was very good though. Alright, we have the pet bed. Good. Now we need a litter box. Let's have a look at the litter box options. What is that? Oh, it's a really big one. Okay, we don't have room for that. We've got the basic Mr. Tinkle's litter box. We've got the enclosed cats and poopin'. We've got this. We've got the Littermatic, which automatically scoops. I prefer this one because it's less upkeep. Or we have the self-cleaning laser litter box, which zaps the turds away and looks like this. There is no choice to not have a face on this. Which one are you guys thinking? I mean, it's between the laser one and the one that just scoops normally. Where am I putting this even? Does the bathroom have room? No. It's gonna have to go out here, I guess. Any opinions on the litter box type? Because I think I'll just get one of... It's over twice as much. Any opinions on the colour? We've got brown, mint, black, purple, blue, and just white and black. It's Casey's money, get the lasers! I vote for dark litter box. Okay, is anyone going to insist I get the laser one? If I get one more vote on that, they will get the laser litter box. It was Gacy's money. Dark ambient shitter box. Which one is that? Laser box with a tuxedo. Okay, all right, it's this one then. I will put this here in the hallway. There we go. It's a bit tight, but we will be using some money to expand really quick. So there we go. The cat now has amenities. Oh, it just did a boo-boo roll. Gideon, get out of the fucking way. I can't see a cat. Sorry, I forgot to reduce Automod's enthusiasm. I am allowing you to say Gideon crotch cam. He just went into the bathroom and got a glass of water. It's going to sit in this corner, apparently. Awesome thang in the bunker. Our cursors met on the allow crotch button. Okay, that's the raid message. Oh god, okay, what the hell is Felix doing? He could be doing anything. You made more poor quality mac and cheese. He's a failure. He's a terrible failure.
Oh, tell a Jim Wibsey.
Gideon's enjoying his cat.
Oh, isn't he?
And now he's off to hit the town, apparently. Bye. Look, pet cam. They just left it alone down here. What kind of sick bastard makes enough mac and cheese to feed 50 people and doesn't get any better at it? This guy. Sims 4 kitten is some of the cutest shit I've ever seen in a video game. Kitten the size of a frog. Yeah, it really is. I think the frog might be bigger. At least she's happy down there. She's feeling happy. She has got a bed. She's got a litter box. She doesn't have anything to play with. I guess I should actually get her something to play with. We could turn this room into like the cat's room once we've got other stuff going on. Pet furniture. That's too big. That's... Well... Yeah, I'm looking at cat trees. Let's see if we move these over, we might be able to fit a cat tree in here. Kittens can't use a tree, probably, but they might be able to play with the dangly bit, and when they're older they can use a tree. Oh, colours. Okay, this one's kind of a modest... Wait, that's huge. Can this fit in here? Oh, no, the frog is still too big. Thank you, Mars, for telling me how cats work. Can I just make these, like, squeeze right in the corner there? Squeeze in. Oh, it's slightly... It's only slightly not working. There we go. The cat now has entertainment. Alright, which one should we get? What's the difference between these? Brown. I guess that one's like fuzzy? Cat box. Cat box less. Cat stand. Cat scratching post. Huge ball. Let's get the expensive one. I mean, she did come with her own money. What color, guys? I will set this down so we can see the colors. We've got brown and blue. Hang on. Brown and blue. Monochrome. Beige. Kitten absolutely dwarfed by the size of the cat tree. Yeah. Even beiger. Kind of just brown. Halloween colors. Grey and red. Grey and green. Slightly different brown and greenish. And then beige again. Any opinions on the colors, guys? Do 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 do. Black red gamer cat. Okay. Anyone else have any opinion on this? Nope, just Crab? Just it's Crab's world and we're all just living in it? Okay, due to lack of interest, Crab gets that. There we go. Is there anything else that a cat, like, needs? Decorative food. A cat decal. Should we put a cat decal on here? Is that cute? There we go. Newspaper? Newspaper under the... over here? For the... Nah. Hamster tube. That's not real. Food bowl on the wall. Ew. What is that? Is that a hamster ball? Slobbery bowl decal. Fish decal. Fish decal behind the fish, everyone? Yeah? No? Pet corner with the fish. Calendar. That's big. Should we do that for 5? Should we do that and take a screenshot and show 5? You're giving the goldfish dysmorphia. Okay. Bones. Mouse hole. Lamp. Hang on, I'm gonna take a picture. This corner of the room is just now Catland. Screenshot. I'll show that to 5 afterwards. Alright, look at... Well, we now can't even see the bed because of the cat tree. We still have 1,800. Should we attempt to make that kitchen? And where on earth would we even put it? I've got like something mapped out in my head with this like land here. But it involves making a pool. And I don't know how to determine. Okay, we can put a room here and then we can put a door like through there. That would work. Okay. Let's see what we can make. That's a good sized room, I think. We will have to move this somewhere so we can fit a door in. Unless that works. Can I put a door there now? Should we have open plan? Should we just have like a... It's a kitchen, it doesn't need a closed door. We could just put like an archway. Where's archways? Archways. Oh, that works apparently. Yeah, there we go. Open plan shelter. We'll just put our basic stuff in there for the time being, and then I can change it in a minute. There we go. So now we have an actual room. Overseer, this is very tasteful. Thank you. How about another chandelier? But in white. God, that's depressing. I can't do that. That's too depressing. I will instead do wall light. Gamer girl kitchen. Bug. Happy memories of someone else. That's expensive. What's less expensive? That sucks. That's not so bad. This is the kitchen light, apparently. There we go. These decals are now kind of in the way, but I think they'll disappear. Okay, now, kitchen time. We've only got 700 simoleons to make a kitchen with. Oops. Okay, the room is now existing and accessible. What can I move in there that makes sense in the kitchen? Well, obviously, the dishwasher goes in there. The cat toilet will now go underneath here. There we go. Why do we need a kitchen? We have the cauldron. Because they haven't learned how to make any food. And they never will unless we do something. Probably the wine. The wine mats do kind of make sense. I'm just going to like arrange something against the back wall. I'm sorry this is going to look kind of shit. But, you know, we're still starting kind of from the basics. Appliances. Is it really? Could it be time? Could it possibly be time for baby's first fridge? No, they don't have a stove. They don't have a kitchen. They don't have a fridge. They have nothing. They've been making mac and cheese in a cauldron and eating that and nothing else. Fidge. Okay, the fidge. I won't go with the most expensive because we could use a stove and maybe a fire alarm? But I don't want to go with the shittiest either. How about this? Oh, 500. These are both 500. Okay, one of the 500 ones. This looks really, kind of shit. We do need a fire. Yeah, I think a fire alarm would be good. Okay, I'm going to pick this fridge. 500 smackerels on that fridge. Guys, what color should the fridge be? Everybody yell. We've got yellow, darker yellow, green, blue, bright yellow, dark green, grey, green and brown, pink, red, white, and black. You've besmirched the name of the humble Smeg for the last fucking time. At least they have if they have a fridge they can eat cereal or something, yes. Radrosh likes green and brown, and Radrosh is the resident Sims decorator in chat. Anyone else? Any opinions on the state of this fridge? Which hopefully I can replace pretty quickly, honestly. What about Gamer Fridge? Guys, we need a tiebreaker. Who wants the red fridge and who wants the tasteful green and brown? We gotta vote for green. Gamer Fridge dies in a ditch. 2025. Crab, you can't do this to me. Sims 4 Xbox exclusive fridge. Yeah, this is the Gamer Fridge. It's just for Xbox. Sorry, there's another green and brown here. It's gonna be green. Can we afford a stove? No, we cannot afford a stove, but they've got a fridge. We can now keep stuff in the fridge. And I will put the bottles of wine in there too, so we can have them all in one nice place. That's not their bedroom. Oh, I forgot I can stack them. Not just yet. I'll keep all three of them there. There we go. This room has some stuff in it. It looks really sad. So I'm going to put like a rug. Like an inexpensive little rug. What makes this less sad? We should be spending it on a better bedroom. It's horrifically unsexy in there. Well, they don't need to be having sex, so that's okay. They still will. Oh, should we get a sheep rug? Because... Or there's a horse, or there's a group of horses. Because of Felix's sheep, I'm gonna get the bunch of sheep for the kitchen. I'm sorry, I'm just doing this. So Waspman, they don't have a stove set. Square rugs are good for kitchens. Yeah, it's a rug of rug. He needs to be on the floor. We'll move that when they get a stove, but it makes it a bit less sad. All right, there we go. Money spent. Notice I didn't say well spent, but ask to lie down. There we go. Gacy now has everything she could possibly want. And they have their first kitchen. You don't have to eat mac and cheese anymore, guys. Felix is bad at it. We know. Get rid of it. Get rid of that shit. Gacy, you gotta start chopping vegetables. Oh my god! There's like sleeping nose to nose. It's hard to see, but I think they are. You okay? I don't remember your name. George.
Who's McGrath?
Okay, sure. You guys can do that. Are there window decals so we can pretend we aren't in a bunker? Is that not more sad? Yeah, there's dirty dishes in here. They have a dishwasher. Guys, you've got a fucking... Oh, it's being used. You've got a sink and a dishwasher. Why have you not washed them up? Oh, it's 10 p.m. Everyone lock. Oh, the cat went to sleep on the rug. And he took the dishes to the dishwasher. Well done, guys. Okay, the book is now on there. Okay, you haven't quite figured out where the books go. Gideon just reached level 4 fitness somehow, but they have a fridge. And now we can put stuff in the fridge. Can you believe it? Tomatoes in the fridge. Plantains in the fridge. Grapes. Chocoberries. Apples. 40 lemons. 12 carrots, sorry I couldn't read. And 20 onions. Soul Wasp? No, I don't remember that movie, I'm afraid. I don't care about these flowers. Why am I keeping these? I don't give a shit. There, what did we get for that? We've now got slightly more money. Can I buy a stove with this much money? From flowers. We could buy the cheapest stove! The Yum Cooker. I'll get it in like... Oh, that's not the same green. The risk. I know. Shall I... Okay, guys, shall I get the stove or shall I leave it until I have more money? Also, what colour? Yellow kind of makes this feel like an eclectic, everything is a different colour room. So does pink. That's bad because that doesn't match anything. I don't like that. What do you guys think? Okay, shall I just get the fire alarm instead? Instead of the stove. There we go, they've got a fire alarm, they're safe. Looks inside stove, it's just a light bulb heater. I vote more money, a sweet cat is on the line. Okay. Yeah, well, I bought the fire alarm ahead of time and now we have to wait until we get more money. But that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. It's a bit basic, yes, but these guys are going to be rolling in it before too long.
Ooh,
Felix, why do you keep putting books up there? Look what your boyfriend has to do. Thank you, Gideon. Someone knows how to keep a tidy house. Just passive-aggressively picking up each book and taking it to where they get put.
Abo, Zamona.
We really could use a better bookshelf than that, to be honest. They don't even have a mirror, I just realised. Gideon's gonna look at his fantastic frog who's been here through just about everything.
Ah.
How's Gacy doing? Here, she's leaping. She's leaping around. You okay, Gideon? Oh, he's decided to read the magical tome that Felix has. He won't understand what's going on there, but okay. Oh, Gacy fell over. She's all right. Are you kidding me? Gideon and Gacy sounds like some sort of sitcom that didn't do very well. Me when I'm asleep. Gideon, what are you doing? I like how it clearly is deciding to sleep on the rug specifically. Aww. We finally did it. We got a cat. I'm going to add the cat to our banners and everything for when I tell everyone that we're going live with this. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Now he's putting the books away again. Oh, he's not going to bed because... He's not going to bed because he's energized, and he's energized because he's thinking about the time he got abducted. And when you're energized, your sim will never go to sleep, so I'm going to have to tell him to do that. That's why he was just reading over and over again. Alright, time for high-speed Gacy antics. Well, Should have seen that coming. New skill day was successful. 200 bean redeemed to make Gideon pet the cat. She's asleep. What did you just fulfill in your sleep, Gideon? That's weird. I don't think I've ever had anyone fulfill something in their sleep because they're supposed to be gone. That's very strange. That's very weird. Gideon, why did you do that? Okay. Oh, Layla has died from being frozen. Okay. Well, she leaves behind her wife and her wife's son. Nancy and Jeffrey are having another fucking baby? What are they doing over there? The Charm household adopted a dog. The Spencer Kim Lewis household adopted a cat. That was it. Okay. What the hell is going up with the land grabs? Okay. Should I call it there? I mean, they're all kind of comfy. We did the cat. I don't know if I have another day in me. Oh my god, I forgot to give the cat food. I'm gonna just make Felix do that real quick. Just so I don't forget and we end up with a cat that didn't get fed. There we go. Go back to sleep. Thank you for getting up at 5 a.m. to do that for me, Felix. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to call it there. We have expanded the house. We are halfway towards having a functional kitchen. They can eat stuff out of the fridge instead of making mac and cheese. And Felix is continuing on the road to learning magic. Just before we go, have any of these wines aged up? They actually have. Hang on. No matter how hard a cat is sleeping, they hear the food that come running. Well, she hasn't eaten food yet, so maybe she doesn't associate that sound with what food is. Let me just see. What do we have in here? Finely aged strawberry nectar. We have to do it on Gideon so he gets the aspiration rewards. Four finely aged strawberry nectars. 4,000 smackaroons. 4 finely aged strawberry nectars worth 47. That's also worth 4,000. Any of these are all not aged, and these are moderately, lightly, moderately. Okay, that was so many smackerels. Oh my god, that's some really good profit there. See, this is when the winemaking finally begins to pay off. He's now 1/10 of the way towards the main goal of making 100,000 simoleons. I'm glad we didn't get the bad stove. Yeah, I mean, we can just do whatever we want now. 8,000, can you believe it? Stove time. We could buy any stove with this much money. We're not going to get like a huge one. Let's just get a moderate one. Which of these fits the bunker lifestyle? The Cooking U Pro? The ice cream related stove? Or this like throwback family one? Or this one that looks sort of dated? That's quite expensive. We're running out of trials to put Gideon through. No, we're not. There are many things that he can still struggle with. This one's a bit out of the price range, I think, for us. I think we need to go a little bit lower down. How about this one? That's kind of sad, but, you know, still fitting, right? What color do you want, guys? We're going to leave off on buying stuff for the kitchen again. Orange, navy, red, sand, grey, white, beige, brown, black. Yes, there are gaps because I'm worried about them burning stuff. When they've gotten some cooking experience, I will close the gaps up. I'm not completely insane. Soul Wasman wants red. Any other White is a Stone Cold classic. True. We've got white and red going. Any other opinions? The red does look quite violent. Crab wants orange. The orange one makes it feel like one of those kitchens where everything is a different colour, but... Oh, we've got another one on white. Well, I'm going to go with white if that's... Unless there's any other... Anyone else have any feelings about this? I wonder how many people know you can buy an object and then change the colour afterwards. It's really handy. I think we'll go with white then. Classic. Now, about the fridge. We could now get a more expensive fridge, to be honest. We've got the money. We don't need this cheap one. Should we... I think I want to just get like a slightly better one. From Smeg to Smug. So yeah, sorry to immediately change my mind on the fridge, but we could afford something actually decent. Should we get the modern Crisponics or the kind of classic modern fridge? I think that looks alright in here. Again, guys. Should I put it back to green? I think we already just had green going. I think we should just have green. That looks alright. Sort of. Sort of. What else? I think we need more counters. That's a bank safe. Let's put the fridge next to the wine. And fill the rest up with some counters. Excuse me? Excuse me? There we go. Sorry, yeah, I had auto counter off. I don't know why that was off. Apparently I needed to do something really specific at one point. So, the books are still a bit of a problem, but the kitchen looks more like an actual kitchen. I will also get a sink. Because you can't really have a kitchen without a sink. The fridge colour is just terrible. Well, I'm sorry. Sinks. Something that goes into the counter. What fits a bunker? Is that bunkeraceous? I don't know. Oh, that's old. Oh, I hate those. Simple, but is it effective? The last resort sink. That looks bad to me. That looks shit. If you have Stranger Built, all that stuff is bunkery. I do not. I didn't like the premise of them having its whole like own narrative. That's fine for some people, I'm sure, but I wasn't really into it. Also, the affliction they can get where they go insane wigs out my... I forgot the name of it. I have that thing where even illustrations of people staring at you makes you really, really afraid. And that triggers that for me, so I can't stand them. What is that? Is that a digital tap? I like that for them, actually. I'm going to go with that one. White? Is that good? Is that... Yeah, Soul Bossman, funnily enough, that almost does it. Thank you for that. I think I'll go with grey. A grey sink for this depressing room. Let's lighten it up a bit, shall we? We've got some money. What can we put on the walls? That's too big. That's also too big. That's nice. The white stove is not vibing with the counters. What of a nice shelf. Oh my god, suddenly everyone has ideas. Okay, let's go from the top. Pots and pans and shit. Where's pots and pans? There we go. Pots and pans. Over here. Why can't it go there? It has to go there, apparently. The white stove isn't vibing with the counters. I mean, do we want to change the counter color? We picked the original counter because it looks really old and timey and bad. What else? What else are we thinking? The other ones look kind of terrible. The counters are good, the stove is the issue. Well, we did decide on the white one, I'm afraid. I'm afraid we really did have a group vote on the white stove, unless anyone else wants to like chime in and say, yeah, it's bad. I've been in the kitchen mines. Okay, we can get a shelf going. That's an old crappy shelf. That's a funny little shelf. Well, that's got stuff in it. That looks like stuff you'd have in a kitchen. How about that? Like, here. Can I put that on there? No. Can I put anything on top of that? Like a small... Why is this? Why? None of these are small enough. That is, here we go, a festive small plant in an orange terracotta pot. Look at that, that's way nicer. Do they have window coverings? Do they have fake windows? I don't think they do. They've got like artwork. Let's put some artwork on the wall. A tree? No. A poster of a sofa? No. A decal that says, here is the kitchen. What is that? What? Yeah, the kitchen is the nicest room because we've actually spent money in here because we suddenly had some. A cake. Come on, what's not shit? Flowers? Oh, I know. Something that relating to the island that Gideon wants to live on one day. Home on the Range paintings. Over the stove. Sure. Wait, should we have a hood over the stove or put the painting there? No, the painting can go over here. And then we will change it to be... Well, that's okay. That's fine. I was hoping for like an island type thing. Is there islander art here somewhere? I'm spending a lot of money on this. Spooky castle? No, I've changed my mind. I'm thinking really hard. Which of these suits them? Oh my god. Malpractice. They did a whole video with that in it. Yeah, it says malpractice. This flu season, the doctors are in. They made a Sims video which had all these characters in it, and it was about like a pretend Sims TV show, and they made a pretend trailer for that TV show. What is that for? Still life. Okay. Interesting. I just wanted something that was... Oh, I can search by pack, can't I? How do I do that? Filter items, packs. Island. Something islandy, because he wants to go and live there one day. That's not bad. Can have a big vase. That's huge. Oh, a little bowl of like fruit. Apparently I can't put that on anything. Illuminated bowl, that's cute. Should I put that in the corner? They've still got one counter to make stuff on. Okay. Mobile of fishes? Yeah, because he's a friend of the ocean. Yeah, we'll do fish. Right, Rosh, you are just showing off by saying things that I've never heard before in my life. There we go. Fish hanging into the room. This is the kitchen. It's fucking atrocious, but it's ours. There we go. That'll do. Alright. Okay, now we've finished for the day. We still have nearly 5,000 simoleons to work with next time, which I'm quite happy with. We might put a little bit more effort into some of the other rooms. If anyone wants to use a redeem to like fuck things up, you know, the redeem now has a limit on it of 2,000 simoleons per redeem. So you can go ahead and just use that as much as you want. It really can't ruin things anymore. We have enough money to cushion that anyway. So they can now make food when they have, you know, time. Auto lights, turn them off. There we go. Cool. Things are finally starting to come together. They have a kitchen. They have a cat. They have the means to take care of the cat, and they can now feed themselves. They don't have anywhere to sit while they eat, which may be an issue. You know what? If we get more money, I will extend a different room to become the bedroom. Then I will just remove this wall, and this can be the whole dining room. That works. Okay, it's now time to leave. So, save. I need to do who is streaming? We have Veggie BL Tale is live. Veggie isn't there, and we don't have Bingo today. But Five is there, and they are streaming Balatro, which I don't know where you put the stress in that word. Is it Balatro or Balatro or Balatro? I don't know. I've never played it myself. But they're playing that. Their PNG is covered with little magical girls. Balala, Jonkler. Thank you, guys. Next room, dining room. Yeah, I think if I'll make a separate like bedroom, and then I can turn their old bedroom into the dining room and remove the wall so it's right next to the kitchen. That's a really good way of doing it instead of just adding, oh my god, there's a Bug Snacks Balatro card. Okay, anyway. Here's my outro. Goodbye in chat. Thank you for watching. If you want to check me on Blue Sky, that's where I post schedules. You can see where I'll stream next. The next stream will be on Tuesday, which is when I'll be going back to Outer Wilds, which I'm having so much fun with. It's every time you figure something out, it makes up for the fact that you didn't notice something else. I'm looking forward so much to finishing the game off and knowing everything, and then going to watch other people's streams so I can see how they played it. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. I'll be raiding into the Balatro stream that Five is doing. Raid Veggie BL Tale. And come back next Sunday. We'll be continuing the lives of Gideon and Felix and... what did we name their cat? I forgot already. Good night, Rug. Yeah, good night, the sheep. Maybe we'll get a new sheep next time for you, Crab. Today was the cat. Maybe another sheep next time. They continue to acquire riches at an increasing rate. We are finally getting somewhere. Oh, hang on. The raid message. Please spam this as much as fucking possible, because I know Five will enjoy that. Anyway, off you go. We're going to raid in 10 seconds. Why can't I raid now? Hello? Can I raid now? Why is the raid now button grayed out? That's weird. And now I can. Okay, I'm not sure what that was. Anyway, see you next time, guys. Thank you. Bye.